All right, lovies, our Hits Hotel festivities continue here at the Dream Hotel, the Casablanca pool party, bringing out all the heavy hitters. And I'm super excited because these guys are like family. We chopped it up last year during Hits Hotel, and they are back in South FLA, but can you really blame them? It's Black Caviar. How are you guys?
Great.
Couldn't be better.
Thank you for having us back.
Are you kidding me? First of all, like when I got the lineup, I was like, yes! I love it when I get to see repeat offenders because that means that clearly the business is treating you well.
It's working, which is so surprising, you know, in this day and age. You know what I mean? You're like, oh my God, what we're doing is working. Well, let's keep going. So,
well, I want you to be very specific as to the degree to which it's working. We were talking before we jumped on camera. Last year, you guys were in Miami, really just kind of getting your feet back into the whole music game on a big scale, right? Miami Music Week. You had one show.
Yep, one show.
How many do you have in 2019, gentlemen?
We got 8 down here for Miami Music Week at all times of the day. You know, we have shows at like 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, but we are down here just having a good time and just, you know, doing our thing.
I love it. Well, clearly doing your thing is kind of an understatement. Talk a little bit about your journey, though, because you guys were in music and then you stepped away and then you came back to it. And that's not the easiest thing to do.
So we've been playing in bands since we were about 13, 14 years old and touring all over the world. And we kind of, you know, you hit a wall. You're like, okay, this is it. We're broke. We have nothing, you know, we don't know where to go from here. And we got real day jobs, you know, with health insurance, you know, so we were excited about that. And we just started goofing around making music and somehow, with no expectations either, by the way, and it just somehow started working. So we're extremely grateful for that.
Yeah.
So.
Do you still have your real day jobs?
I do. He quit.
I quit.
He's a little more daring. He's a little more daring than I am. I still need that health insurance right now. So.
Bro, it's scary when you're like, how sick am I really?
Yeah.
Not sick enough to go see a doctor.
Yeah. How am I going to get this tooth fixed? You know. So.
I got you.
Yeah.
But that's super exciting, and the thing that's really cool about it is I feel like anytime people are truly pursuing their dreams, you get a different level of music. You get a different quality, like when it's something that really fuels the fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. That's kind of how we were. I mean, we just, like I said, we had no expectations. We literally were doing it for the passion of it, and just because we love dance music, you know?
And it's really shown, like every other band I've ever been in my life. You know, you worry about who's liking it, who's not liking it, all this, and there's been none of that in Black Caviar, and I think that's the most like punk rock thing we've ever done. Even though we're making dance music.
Yeah, like we never try to crowbar into a scene. You know what I mean? It was just kind of like we're gonna do this, and we for a long time people were just kind of looking at us like, what is this? You know, and then it finally started catching on, and we're like, oh, I see what you guys are doing. So that's kind of where we're at.
Having fun. That's what we're doing. We're having fun.
I just want to point out, they say it's finally catching on. 50 million Spotify streams later. Like, that's not finally catching on.
100.
What?
Yep.
We passed 100 last week.
Oh my God!
100 million.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
so you have to stop. I have a new rule for any DJs that stop by Hits Hotel. Leave the humility at the door. Like, it is Miami Music Week. Now is the time to brag on yourself. And 100 million streams on Spotify is pretty freaking impressive.
Yeah, it's kind of surreal. Like, we kind of look at each other like, how is this happening? What is going on? But we're, you know, extremely grateful. You know what I mean? That's the one thing I think when you're older, you really appreciate what's happening. You know what I mean? As opposed to, I don't know if we were younger, if we had this going on, if we would appreciate it as much. So,
well, you know what I think is also very cool about that? Like, I mean, not that you guys are older or whatever,
well,
but you think about that pop music game, right? And it's I think it freaks people out. It's always like, you know, when you watch shows like The Voice or any of it, and the people that have the amazing voices, but the comment, you know, it's, I don't know, are they too old? Are they really going to make it? Are they going to be able to, you know, hit that pop demo the right way? And with dance music, it's really about the music. People give zero Fs about anything else. It's about that beat and when it drops and the way it makes you feel.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It's been really surprising for us because it's something we bring up. You know, like we used to make jokes about it, and we realized that nobody cared. Like, nobody cares that we're old. It's awesome.
First of all, stop saying you're old, you're not old. But it is very cool that basically, you know, dance music, especially house music, I think that festival scene, the world of DJing really just is kind of blind to whatever the physical is. It's truly a sensory thing.
It's amazing.
If the tracks are dope, people will respond. Yeah.
Amen. Preach it, so the people in the back in here. Now, I have to ask you, what is next for Black Caviar? What should we be looking out for, you know, beyond Miami Music Week?
Well, we just we did a song for the Spider-Man movie that just came out over the holidays, and So we were very fortunate with that. So we actually kind of really stoked to do more music for movies.
Yeah, we've been working on a couple things. We have like, I don't know, half a dozen tracks in the bag.
That we're really excited about.
We're going to release a lot of music this year. We're going to play a lot of shows this year. We definitely made the decision towards the end of last year to be like, okay, let's go into 10. Let's go.
I checked out when you said we did a track for the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Pretty crazy, right?
Once again, a year ago, one show, Miami Music Week, just starting to get back. And don't get me wrong, your Spotify was popping.
Sure.
But now you're on the Spider-Man. Like, are you kidding me? I was just talking about this stupid Marvel universe and like.
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, same company.
That's so crazy. No, that whole like that world, like soundtracks and scoring. So, are you trying to do scoring music, or you really want like the vocal stuff that'll be on like the soundtrack?
Kind of both. Like whatever people need is we just enjoy making music, and so we've been making some trailer stuff that's like super heavy and like for thriller movies. And we've been making hip hop, we've been making dance music, like we're just making tunes.
We for some reason love challenging ourselves. So we did a song. They asked us to do a song for the Spider-Verse. We did. It's a little bit more hip hop, most hip hop thing we've done. The song that actually just came out on Casablanca called El Camino. We got together and we were like, let's write a song as if we were going to write a song for Pitbull. Mr.
That's our guy. Yeah, that's our guy.
Yes.
We love Pitbull.
We literally we had that focus. Like, if we were going to hand Pitbull a song, what would it be? And that's our new song, El Camino. That's out now.
So can we make that happen? Like,
we're kind of looking at you.
Yeah.
Kind of in the city. I wish Laz was here. Anyway, maybe we can make that happen because I would love to hear a Black Caviar Pitbull collab.
Yeah,
as would we.
Get at us, Mr. Worldwide.
Come on, 305. Let's do it.
I mean, I can't think of a better way to wrap this interview up. Again, guys, I hope to see you again next year. Only at that point you may have super security and I may be on a super time crunch. Like you only get 3 minutes. With
no.
You're
so
number
I'm
one.
going to put that request in now. Like
okay.
I want a significant chunk of time next year when you come back.
You got it.
And we've been playing your music on the radio station and all of that good stuff. Okay.
Cool. Absolutely.
Thank you guys for stopping
by.
It's
Really
such
appreciate
an inspiration. How can we follow you on social media?
Real Black Caviar on all the socials, and hit us up. Follow us.
And clearly on Spotify. I'm just saying. Studio Hits 97.3 Hits Hotel 2019. Keep it locked right here.